Alright guys, RoKage here and welcome back to the brand new video. Here we are again on Street Fighter Duel. And on today's video, I decided to make an effort to create a proper team building guide. In a sense, I already done multiple of those, but this one will be the most detailed one. Because I will show you the best teams for each activity, each game mode in the game. This video might be a little bit longer. Still, I will keep it short. I won't go now in full breakdown of each character, why this, why that. I will just show you the team composition, the combos that I use, and explain my reasons. Okay, sorry. Leave a like, subscribe, your opinions in the comment section below, and let we start. So this is my box currently. Did a really good progress in the past 2 days for maxing out the characters. Doing really well overall. 32-16 challenges. Like I said, I did take a break for a while, but in one day I managed to beat like 2 chapters without a problem. Here I'm a little bit stuck now, so I'm gonna continue with that. And that's pretty much it, you know. I'm doing the Supreme Fist whenever I feel like it, tower challenges, and yeah, just chilling pretty much and waiting for the new event. Okay, let me start with the challenges. What are the best teams for the challenges? Okay, primarily I will show you 2 best teams hands down. Maybe even like this. So recently Poison for me became SSS, and then most of the times I use her for the C1 to increase that. I believe it's crit damage, right? I always mix. Is it a crit up or yeah, crit damage? Okay, so with that, everyone who crits will do insane damage. Then Fashion Blanca as a free-to-play legendary character, the god tier character hands down, doing beautiful damage with first attack, first combo, whatever you want to call it, and then the second attack with the wildfire. He does insane damage, and when he crits also he goes nuts, and then poison helps out. Zangief here for the speed and interruptions, and he can do a little bit single target damage when you need it and have fun with the last opponent. And then Bison, he doesn't need any type of introduction. Pretty much this is the team building guide for the towards the end game and end game. So Bison will be everywhere. Overall, for people who doesn't have Bison, it is doable, it is possible. Some people even reach high levels with just APlus Bison as Bison, you know. So just get him, you will need it for sure. But a good replacement for Bison is Honda, okay? Definitely, if you don't have it, you can even use this strategy until you manage to pull Bison. You can even use regular Zangief, even Makoto. Like, any tank is pretty much forced replacement for Bison. Let me call it like that. Okay, so this is the strategy that I use. The combos, how I go, like this is the main team for the challenges, and you already know. So Fashion Blanca, crazy AoE damage, boom, crazy AoE damage. Now, okay, this is what I mainly use for the interruption. When I do in the interruption with combo 2 of Zangief, then I start using this combo, okay? Then I go more for a damage. Or if I need 2 times interruptions, then I go like this again, okay? So you have the guides on my channel how to interrupt on many videos, because I always put long videos, 40 minutes. You can learn so much from them just by watching. But there is also other specific guides on YouTube. You can also look at other YouTubers, okay, and check it out, don't worry. So yeah, that's what I use mainly, and this is one of the best teams for the challenges, hands down. You have the damage, you have the crit buffs, you had the interruption, okay, you're set up to go. Now if you don't have poison, of course you will use Elena. You won't have that crit up, toxic love, etc., but you're gonna have an amazing healing. So mostly then, again, the same story, but you use C1 from the Elena and not from Poison. So this is like one of the best teams. Now, assist you can play around. You can put Viper here, for example, additional damage. And also you have this beautiful Kame right here. She can also do beautiful assist damage, so you can use that. So in that way you're gonna increase overall damages, but mostly I use Chun-Li here for the crit rate up with the poison, then the crit damage, you know, that's the strategy. But you can always play around. You can also put Guile here, amazing assist. So yeah, there is also like, even like if you use like poison, for example, here you can put Elena as assist. Like, all of these characters are amazing assists, and you need to find your own strategy, what works the best for you. Okay, so this is like top tier teams that you can play around. Also, I saw like Painblade using that insanity, like Jen, Rose in the back. Zangief can work just well like this for interruptions. Like this also. Now assist, you can play around with assists, okay? So I don't do like full guide now, it will take for hours. But yeah, this team is pretty crazy, okay? And there is like many other variations. For example, with Combat Guile, like this, you can put poison like this, okay? If you don't have Fashion Blanca yet, Guile is a crazy good option, especially as SSS. People also use Combat Guile sometimes here, okay? Also, Blanca regular isn't too bad to use it right here, and also Madryu. Okay, so this is like the main strategies that you can use. Madryu will fall off, but if you have vehicles also on him, if you have built him up and Zangief, because for Madryu you need those interruptions, okay? In previous teams, if the opponents are nothing like too crazy, going too ham about everything, you're good. Okay, so this is pretty much for the challenges. Yeah, Gore Magala can be also used in the challenges, but honestly, only if you have him like SSS +5, right, or something like that, even SSS, but rarely someone have him, so I won't even talk about him too much. He's a god tier, you can use him everywhere because of his passive, automatic combos, and many other things that this guy can offer. Insane buffs, okay? Insane buffs for your whole team. Amazing team, amazing character for all events. Like, definitely cannot wait that this character will be back. When this guy is back, I'm wailing. Do you hear me, Crunchyroll? I'm gonna wail out. But make a pity, okay? So that's about challenges. Now, a lot of these teams can be copy-pasted to other game modes in the game, right? 1 second, I have a shift one soon. Okay, we're good. So the next activity, I'm going to explore Shadaloo City. Okay, Shadaloo City, pretty much, you can go purely for the damage. So let me just show you here, but just like imagine it is Shadaloo City. In Shadaloo City, you need to take the right buffs, okay? You need to take it like based on the characters that you use. But again, you can generally use the same top tier teams that I showed you for the challenges. You can use them for the Shadaloo City. Now, for example, the team that I maybe didn't give you, okay, and I forgot. Like, this is a nice deal. Also for the challenges, this is really good, okay? Including Viper this time, okay? Insane character, definitely broken in both assist and like this. And Fei Long will boost her flame damage, they will go nuts. You're gonna have the interruptions and everything else, okay? And you can always play around like this. Like, but base characters are Bison, Zangief, Poison, or Elena. They're like base characters for the challenges, and then you can just play around. Okay, about Shadaloo City. Zangief can be still used, but you won't go so much for the interruption. You just, most of the time you just want to finish it with skipping, right? Except Satsui mode. That's a complete different story that I won't even go into it. You can check my videos about that. But that's a hell mode, true end game content. Okay. So, but here in you can do this. You can do this, for example. Like, no joke. Bison, you want that he dies as soon as possible, let me say it like that, so he can do boof, right? And then you will have a crazy backup for him, okay? So poison increasing crit damages, Fei Long for the increasing flame damage. Then we have here Chun-Li again to increase the Guile's crit chances, right? I believe it's chances. So this team is really nice for just cleaning up the floor of enemies, okay? True thing, this is the team that you can easily use for the Shadaloo city, and I can tell you, you're gonna destroy. Now, again, you can switch Guile with... You can also use Dalsim, right? Also really good. If you want to go purely damage here, you can go like this. Okay, also play around like this a little bit, although... it's better to use Poison or Elena or someone as a support here, okay? But always play around with everything what I will say. Try to adapt it on your own account. Also, you can use like Fashion Blanca here. You can use like Fashion Blanca and Viper, but I'm telling you, they're gonna clean up the floor with the opponents extremely fast. Gormagala can also in Shadaloo City, really crazy character. If you don't need interruptions here, okay? So that's the whole point. Zangief is not a must in here. Now you can do it like this, or you can even do it like this. You can put Kame here as assist, then you can put like Viper here. So this is definitely one of the best teams for the Shadaloo City. Again, Jen, Rose, look at this. This is also, wow. This team can also do well in the challenges, okay? Now, here I don't have the strategy combo because I believe level 1 Rose, right? I believe that's the case. Yeah, that's the case also. Okay. Akuma also can be usable, but this is not like for the challenges. Yep, Shadaloo City, why not? Akuma can also do wonders. So there are so many good teams about Shadaloo City. There is just a way of thinking. You need to go purely with the damages, and maybe you can go for Zangief stunts and interruption, but like this you will do it much faster. But it all depends what characters you have built up and how you're gonna work around it. And that's pretty much it. And especially if you play it on your own, Shadaloo City, especially the easy mode, you won't have any issues, okay? You can also put in a mix Madryu if you need like single target DPS or something like that and you don't have other characters. Okay, so this is Shadaloo City done. Have in mind I won't be able to mention everything every single possible outcome and combinations, but I will do my best. For the global operation, Trial Grounds, pretty much this is like early game content. So this is not even mid-game content, okay? Easy, super easy. When you get on the mid-game, you can finish all of this like super easy. You have the guides on my channel. There is no specific answer for the inverse world, pretty much also. But I can tell you right away, one of the characters that completely dominate Shadaloo City is the Fashion Blanca. Okay, so pretty much you can use here the same strategy like for the challenges. Fashion Blanca, Zangief, you can use Elena or Poison, and then Bison. You can play around like that also. Okay. What I forgot to mention, and a lot of you might ask me about these combos. So in every team that I was talking right now, you use your main DPS first in most of the time, then you use the buff, and then you go again with AoE and another additional attacks. I believe now we're at point that I don't need to explain every type of combination you need to do. You have so many guides on my channel what every character does. Like for example, Viper, you know that you want to use her super most of the time if you want to use it, and then go with the AoE shock. Also, second combo of her is good if you're switching between Fashion Blanca and her constantly. So I believe I won't need to talk about that in details. I want to just show you like a specific themes. So this theme can work so well in the inverse world, in the trial grounds, and also again this theme and pretty much all the themes that I already mentioned. But here is where the things will get a little bit differently. I will put the time skips in description below, so you should be good. You should be able to go between things. Okay, Supreme Fist. You have thunder characters, okay? You have wind characters and flame characters. I won't repeat myself. You have a really nice guide that I will put in description below that I made, like what are the best teams for each factions. Okay, so go check that one out because that pretty much applies to this one. Okay, so there is no like specific team that it's a must. Overall, only in challenges. Supreme Fist, guys, again the same story like it was for the challenges. Pretty much the same story. You will need those interruptions, you will need those DPS characters. Okay, and that's pretty much it. You can copy paste what I said for the challenges. So Shadaloo, as you can see, a lot of activities you just like you're using it in a lot of activities you're using the same themes and only variations of it. Especially me, for example, because I cannot use Jan yet, I cannot use Jury yet, for example, to be a little bit diverseful. Then again, Ken, Akuma, you know. But I'm definitely showing you my best themes, what I'm using, and it's doing really good. Battle Royale, guys, sorry I don't play this. I don't want to play against freaking bots. Okay, although I will push myself after one season that I go like crazy, that I really play this every day, okay? Super Showdown, also I don't play it too oftenly, but pretty much here you create 3 best teams that you have. Now, you create 2 best teams that you have, okay? You create 2 best. Now, here I didn't. We're gonna actually do it now. I will show you like my 3 teams that I can use. So 2 best teams. Okay, this one isn't interesting, but now I can use a little bit better. Yeah, let's make this 3 best teams for this, or my best teams, but I will show you the thought process. How do you need to think? Okay, so first team, it should be something that you know it's gonna win in most cases. So Bison, Fashion Blanca, okay, Kame here, Lee here, fine, because then I can use other Lee in other ways. And then I put here Sakura and Elena. Honestly, interesting strategy, and I might not change this. Nothing. Interesting strategy for this team 1. Now team 2 will be also really good team. It has to be. But this time, where is my poison? Hello? Is it on team 3? Poison girl, go here. Thank you. Okay, now this team needs to win also. So I'll go like this. Boom, and also you need to make like right combo here. So I'll use God first, buff, then AoE, then boom. This will finish it off. Now, I should have put in the mix also that Honda buffs, so it could be even harder, but here I'm going full on attack. And Guile is the way to go. Okay, so I'll save that team. Fine. I have the EX move cards here and here. Maybe not the best one here, but fine. I will use better here, so they will have a little bit advantage there. Okay. Sorry. Okay, so we have team 2. We just need to put 1 assist. Okay, I cannot use. Okay. Who is? Oh, I cannot use her at all? If I... Oh, I see. Fine. We're gonna go like this then, or... Fei Long, Viper, I wanna save them. Dalsim... Akuma... Medryu... Yeah. Akuma here. Okay, this will be like my second team. Perfect. And now we're gonna go, let me see just the combo here. Yeah, terrible combo. Let's go boom, heal, boom, boom. I won't even use Sakura here, but fine. Tree. Perfect. That will be actually good. So now we're gonna take the third team. So focus on the first two teams, and then the third team, just like do it the best you can. Viper, boom, Fei Long, Dalsim. Do we have some better tank? No, Hugo is my best tank currently here for that team. And Poison. Okay, so we don't have a support, you know, we don't have this and that, but definitely, yeah, I'll go like this. We have a damage output. Okay, so we're gonna go with AoE from Viper, then we're gonna go, come on, buff shield, AoE, AoE, or AoE, yeah, like this. Dalsim will be here in the back chilling, like Viper will do so much more. Okay, and then I can fight. Let me see the outcome. But this is the best teams, at least my best teams, and my process of thinking and doing all of this. Now, I'm not doing the greatest, right? Because I don't play it actually. But I know what I should set up and how to play it, right? Okay, we won everything. Can I face a little bit someone stronger? 11 million. Let's see how this will go. Ooh, bro, what the hell was that? This guy has 5 stars. What? Will I beat this? 5 stars, and you're so weak? What the hell? Okay, yeah, as you can see, these teams are working pretty well. Okay, so that's about Super Showdown Battle Royale. Is the same like Arena, so I will show you my best team. I am rank 6. Yeah, okay. Okay, I'll buy it for you. So always choose a little bit weaker opponent. Now about PvP. B Zangief can be really good. The stuns, the interruptions, but this is auto PvP. Like, B Zangief can be actually good in real-time PvP. It's actually interesting because I didn't play a lot of real-time PvP with real people, how those interruptions and the fights would look like. But, okay. Let me say we actually don't need, for now, B Zangief. Since we are facing against the bots, I mean, you can put B Zangief, and sometimes it will work even better, you know, but you're playing on automatic. Here, I'm a little bit more focused on the damage output, and this is the strategy. Healing, I'm gonna take it because I can even do this, honestly. No joke, you can even do this. Again, the same team like I put, maybe like similar to the Shadaloo City and everything else, because here you have the buffs, you have the damage output from Gal, and then you have like 2 assists. In PvP, Viper and Kame as assist, mwah, perfect. And in PvP, you want that Bison dies as soon as possible. You want that sometimes, okay? You can go in other ways and in other strategy, like you can go like this, so you don't want that Bison dies too soon, and you're more focused on like Bison damage output and Fashion Blanca damage output, and here you're using some like speed character. Okay, 1 second. Yeah, you can play it like this, or you can play it like this because you want to have like faster, boom. For example, this is also really good PvP team, and also with B Zangief, and also like this, okay? But there is one character that I believe, is this him? or this. But one of these two guys are like one of the craziest PvP characters that I don't have them SSS, so I try them out, but I'm just saying there is multiple ways to go with this. You can also use Viper. Viper is insane. I see a lot of people using this strategies for sure. Whereas like Fashion Blanca here, boom, that's a nice strategy. So you can start with AoE Fashion Blanca, then you heal, then AoE and AoE with Viper, or you can play around like other ways, like using more poison here. Then you want to use, like, let we say Bison is also main damage dealer, so you want to focus just on your speed. For example, here with B Zangief, so you can go like this, buff this, then AoE with him, for example. So you can play around. There's so many different strategies that you can use, but currently my best team is this one. I definitely like to use it, and it is just completely smashing through everything. Okay, so that's the strategy. Here I go purely DPS, damage output, and yeah, they go pretty nuts. You can go like this, you can even go like this. It's not a big deal. Also, Kame can be a nice thing, but I will tell you for what Kame is the best. We are not over yet. Boom, victory, rank 6. I mean, I can show you. I mean, I won't show you because I'll use 100 more gems. So you see a little bit the match, how it's going. Okay, and then we're done with pretty much all the modes. There is one more mod that... did I put the wrong combo? Yeah, this is the wrong combo. I mean, I'm gonna still destroy it, but... this is not a good combo. Yep. That's what you get when you don't use another combo, right combo. Okay, so you will see now the difference. So single, you can also use Guile's attack. So let's do this one more time, and then there is one more game mode that I need to explain, what are the best teams for it, and we are done. Okay, let's see. Also, I have terrible EX move cards, now I see. But you're gonna see how I completely destroyed this guy. Yeah, it's over. Okay, so the team is working. I'm rank 6. Pretty good. Okay. Also, what I forgot to say, best PvP team is when you use Ken also in the mix. Ken is unbelievably strong PvP character. Okay, have that in mind. Ken also, and I believe who is also really good in PvP, that I forgot, but Ken you can also put in a mix. Okay, if you have him, but rarely someone have him maxed out, that's why I don't talk a lot about him. I believe now we done all the modes except, let me call this the bosses. Okay, for example, oh, I forgot one part. Okay, had to take a little break where we were. So oh, here it is. So we have 2 more activities to cover, right? Guild Shadowlands, and then Crusade. Honestly, I need to play this properly. So this is the only thing that I won't like. You have the guides from Pika, even my guides for this. I'm not sure, but I need to definitely play this, and I didn't play this a lot, to be honest. So I won't go into this and say, yo, this is the best for this, because I honestly don't know. But definitely will be back onto this and make a guide for that in future. Okay, but definitely Guild Shadowlands. So here is pretty much my strategy that I use. Oh man, I cannot show you. Can I show you? Oh yeah, here it is. So this is the strategy that I use. So Bison with Viper, Fashion Blanca with Lee, and then Madryu and Poison. Okay, Yeah, that worked just well. And for the X move cards, I took the healers, and that's pretty much it. Healing. So the strategy goes: I attack with Fashion Blanca, then it goes with C1 Poison, then Fashion Blanca again, and then Mad Ryu. Although sometimes I played around because most of the time Mad Ryu will do Hadokens automatically when opponents die, so he will do a bunch of that. So you can definitely use Fashion Blanca, Poison, and Fashion Blanca, and then Bison, and then by the end, when you need to do some crazy single target damages, then you can use also combo 2 or 3, whatever it's called, the final attack uppercut from Mad Ryu. You can also see other best teams, like Viper works here really well. As you can see, most people are using Alina, but I took like Poison. It just works so good with that crit damage up. Okay, that's here. And then here I was solid, nothing too special, but here is my team. Pretty much the same strategy like the previously, not using so much Bison and using Alina as a heal. Definitely needed here. Okay, so that's about my best team here. You can always play around here and create something better, but this is my best team for this. You can always use Jan if you have him maxed out, and that you can also play around with Kame, with Lee. Just like check out my old videos about best teams and everything will be clear. Okay guys, and now the final thing that I need to cover is events. Now it all depends, right? But I can just talk about who are the best characters for the events against the bosses, okay? So usually, let me go like this. This is for the bosses, okay? Definitely, again, you will see a lot of similarities, but hands down, this is the best team. Ken, Bison, and then most of the times Fashion Blanca, most of the times, and then you play around with switching with Alina and Poison, okay? So Poison here, or sometimes Alina, and that is the base team for pretty much every single boss activity in the game, or more precisely like Dante event boss, Dragon Ken event bosses, you know. And this is like the core, definitely, okay? And lately Poison is like the main star of that support character. As assist, again, Kame, incredible for the damage up and everything else, right? And she does the assist. And then you can even use with the Fashion Blanca like Fortune Leaf to add that additional more damage from Fashion Blanca. Yeah, this is the core. Now, also, if you don't have Fashion Blanca, if you just start playing the game or something, Kame is a really good choice for a single target DPS. I don't have Trendy Kame. She's like insane, brutally broken in guild bosses, okay? So you can use her everywhere with Ken Bison, so that's this is like, if you imagine this is Trendy Kame, then this is pretty much the team that you're gonna use and do the biggest damage in the guild bosses that I said. I won't talk about that until I do it properly, okay? And that's pretty much it. Now, it all depends what kind of effects the opponent has, how you're gonna use it, when you're gonna use it, blah, 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 blah. Do you need more speed? So you're gonna use Lee, or you're gonna need someone else, like Guile, if you need to do more AoE damages and do the armor breaks and all of that, right? No, I forgot. Skill... Like, this one is freaking insane. Increased damage. Like, this Saber does so much damage, but with his super... Yeah, armor break, I'm right. So decreases defense. He can be sometimes essential against the bosses and during the event and that sort of things. Okay, guys. So the main characters for this are Bison, Fashion Blanca, Ken, Guile, Poison, Kame, Lee, Zangief can be also used sometimes. And other characters that I didn't build up yet properly, like... Ken, right? Dalsim is also really good character that you can use everywhere. Like in all of those teams that I was talking about, he's also one of the teams when you need that AoE DPS, you can use it. Okay, guys, I believe I covered everything. I know it's like 35 minutes, but that's actually really fast video, let me call it like that, because we covered so many things. I tried to be brief as possible, clean as possible, be precise as possible. Definitely there will be some strategies that I forgot to mention. There will be some characters that I still didn't max out and try it out, so I didn't create that team based of that. But from my experience and based of everything, I can guarantee you what I showed you are truly the best teams for every single game mode in the game. Love you guys, hopefully you did enjoy it, and bye.